Great. As we have moved forward on this week, we have covered 4 book summaries in this week. Let us revise all the book summaries and the key lessons and the author details from these books, 4 books. So we have started the journey of this week, Monday, with the help of No Rules, written by 2 authors, Reed Hastings and Erin Meyer. And then we have moved for the lateral thinking, where we have seen the different ways of thinking capability, whether it is creative or whether it is lateral thinking. And then we moved on to the counterclockwise, how to make decisions. And then we have moved on to the how not to die, which gives the health benefits or which gives the health tips to live a long life and a healthy life. So let us see each and every book in detail of 3 pointers or top 3 lessons from these books. Okay. So first book, No Rules, written by Reed Hastings and Erin Meyer. Reed Hastings is the co-founder of and co-CEO of Netflix as well as of a software developer. Erin Meyer is a professor at INSEAD and the author of the Culture Map, in which she shows how to successfully do business across the international borders. For international means those who want to establish the business over the international. For them, they can refer to Erin Meyer, who is the author of the Culture Map as well as the No Rules. What this book shares beautiful lessons is all about Netflix company culture. Means as the founder of Netflix, Reed Hastings share about the how Netflix got success and how it took 20 years to get that huge success for the Netflix. So let us see top 3 lessons. Netflix is such a huge success because of its unusual company culture. It doesn't have any company policy of vacation policy. Many companies have vacation policies, but Netflix removed that vacation policy, all the other things. Why? Because it felt the employees should feel as if they are enjoying the work. It's not like they are working or they're having the vacation policy. So the keys to an exceptional company there are 3 keys. One is high talent density. It is not required like a huge number of employees, but there is a need of high talent density, a lot of honesty, and not many useless policies. If you have the useful policies which are 3 to 5, that is enough. Not having multiple means having multiple policies, but those are useless, then there is a problem. So the keys are very simple: high talent density, lot of honesty, and not many useless policies. Keeping a talent dense team is a hard work, but it allows you to have dispersed decision making. Whenever you want to take a decision in your organization or in your career, then having a high talent density team will help you out to take the decision wisely. Means, and the people in the Netflix always take the decision of their employees, and they never judge their employees' decisions. Out of all the decisions on feedbacks, they will take the final decision. So that's how No Rules means Netflix with no rules ruling right now in the market, in the digital market. So it started with a small DVD sharing, DVD selling company. Now it became online streaming software and one of the toppest software where we can use it for binge watching of the movies and shows of exclusive shows on the Netflix. So that's how No Rules helped the Netflix to build the empire on the digital world. Let us see the lateral thinking and read this. This book is written by Edward D. Bono. Edward Charles Francis published D. Bono was a Maltese physician, psychologist, author, inventor, and broadcaster. Let us see the top 3 lessons of the lateral thinking. Everyone can learn lateral thinking, although they have an inclination for data and facts. As a human, we always tend for data and facts. What is the data and what is the facts? So there is another way of thinking called lateral thinking, which gives you the creative perspective of the data and fact. Along with the brainstorming is the one way to get the lateral thinking. The reversal method is great for solving problems. If you have any problem and you need to come out of the solution or outside of the box, many people says that out of the box thinking, right? So lateral thinking is an example of out of the box thinking. You need to come out of the box and think like a end user. And the random exposure and the formal generation techniques to develop your lateral thinking is the main another key lesson. You need to have random exposure and the formal generation techniques, both the things, the formal generation techniques as well as random exposure. The exposure should be random, it should not be the predefined. So this will help you to have a creative new ideas every time whenever you are trying to resolve any problem. So lateral thinking is all about come up with a creative way rather than general thinking. That is all about lateral thinking. Let us see the next book, Counterclockwise. Counterclockwise, written by Ellen Jane Langer, and she is a psychologist at Harvard University, and she is the first woman who got the psychologist at Harvard University at 1981. Langer studies the illusion of control, decision making, aging, and mindfulness theory. So let us take top 3 lessons from this book, Counterclockwise. We should not fully trust doctors with our health diagnosis and treatments. A few statements are here are thought provoking, means it is not to offend anyone. So it is a perspective of the author, and let us treat it as that is the same. We should not fully trust doctors with our health diagnosis and treatments. Sometimes doctors will play with us with the help of probabilities and with the help of possibilities. You know the probability, right? If this is not working, another one. If this is not working, another one. Like that, the chances of doing so is done by the doctors. Means if suppose you approach any doctor for health diagnosis, they will come up with the solution with whatever they have analyzed your health diagnosis. And remember the second lesson, which is most important from this book, the words we use when we describe our health matters a lot. Whatever the words that we use about the health challenges, that matters a lot. Even if you approach the doctor and you don't reveal the information whatever the doctor needed, the doctor will not give you a proper medicine or proper treatment. The ultimate resolver of your problems is you and your words. How you use your words will help your recovery rate. And let us see the top 3 lesson, third lesson of the top 3 lessons. Mindful health is about being sensitive to be variability. Means you need to have the mindful health so that how it will be happen, sensitive to variability. If suppose any variability is there, you will be feeling like, okay, this whether I'm sensitive or not. So mindful health will help you to change your health patterns to counterclockwise. So this book is all about use proper words when describing about the health, and use proper health guidance for being mindfulness and taking one moment at a time. You, instead of thinking of the past traumas or instead of thinking about the future concerns of the health, try to stay as of now, right now moment, and be mindful towards the health. That is all the lessons we have learned from the counterclockwise. And the powerful book, another health related book we have seen in this week, which is nothing but How Not to Die. In this book, author given powerful lessons. Michael Herschel Greger is an American physician, author, and professional speaker on public health issues. And he is the founder of nutritionfacts.org. And he given plant-based diet in his book as well as in his treatments. And let us see the top 3 lessons of this book, How Not to Die. Poor diet is a huge problem the medical industry often ignores. Right now, many medical issues are coming. We are in a phenobarbital age. On this age, if you don't have the proper diet, then there will be a chance of health issues in long run. So poor diet is a huge problem in the medical industry currently ignoring. Second lesson, eating lots of fruits and vegetables will protect you from any disease and extend your lifetime. Eating lots of fruits and vegetables will protect you from disease and extend your lifetime. And the third lesson is not only eating the foods, not only having the diet. In addition to this diet, you need to do exercise daily to live a long and healthy life. I learned one powerful lesson that from this book, How Not to Die, is 4 servings of fruits and 5 servings of vegetables needed for every day. Every day you need to have 4 different timings of fruit intake and 5 different timings of vegetables intake, so that you will have healthy body. And if you have the exercise included in this everyday lifestyle, you will have healthy lifestyle also. That's all about the 4 book summaries. Let us see in more depth of that individual book summary. In the no rules, let me open the next tab. No rules, it's all about Netflix, high talent density, and get rid of useless policies. Talent density is required. And in the lateral thinking, it's all about mind rethinking, and it comes with the help of time and practice, and it requires reserving judgment. You don't need to judge others, so reserve your judgment and try to listen from all the dominant ideas. I identified top 3 ideas like we are doing right now. Use the reversal method to switch up thinking. Not only think straight way, try to reverse your thinking and come out of the box thinking. Attention areas and entry points give you unexpected insights. So there are 2 ways of sparking random stimulation, which is nothing but exposure and formal generation. Let us see another book, How Not to Die. Poor diet is a huge problem. Eating lots of fruits and vegetables is the key. And in addition to that, do exercise daily. This is all about the 4 book summaries. See you in another 4 book summaries in the next week. Until then, stay connected, keep progressing.